What's up everybody, it's Sword Fitness here, and the topic for today's video literally just came to my mind. So I'm recording right now, just off the top of my head before I forget for the rest of the day. So I just ate lunch, and normally what I've been doing for my routine is I try to eat the same thing every single day. Now, I'm not saying that you have to do that to get the results you want. In fact, that can be really hard to do in terms of finding a food that you are willing to eat every day that is also friendly to your caloric budget and protein targets and all of that. But I found something that works really well for me. I go to quick thing I want to point out before I start the story. It's also really hard for me because it's not that I can't cook, it's that I guess that's one area that I'm still kind of lazy at in life. I really don't like to cook. I don't know, I haven't found a way to make it enjoyable enough yet. So I mostly just buy ready to eat things, or like I'm about to get into. My lunch pretty much every day is I go to this sandwich shop. So here in Katy, it's called Firehouse Subs. And I go there and I get the same sandwich every single day. So the workers there know me really, really well by now. Like I walk in and they already have my order ready to go. It's pretty cool. So what I do is I just get a medium club on wheat bread. Basically, it's got wheat bread. I get it with lettuce, bacon, Monterey Jack cheese, honey roasted ham, and turkey. Yeah, and then I get rid of a lot of other stuff for a couple reasons, to cut down the calories, and also it just happens I'm still kind of a picky eater, so it works out for me. The main thing I suggest, I'm getting off on a little tangent, but I might as well talk about it. The main thing that I suggest for reducing the calories of something, a prepared food item, is look at what sauces are used in the item. And if it's something that you're willing to let go of, like mayo, for example, mayo is extremely calorie dense. You can cut down your calories by a lot just by getting rid of the mayo in like a sandwich. So it just kind of works out for me because I'm not the biggest fan of mayo anyways. But anyway, so I get the same thing every day, and that comes out to, it gives me roughly 520 calories and 39 grams of protein, which is pretty sweet. And then cost is important too. The sandwich cost me like about $9, and then I always tip at least $1. So I spend about $10 every day on lunch. Sometimes I'll tip more if they were really fast with the service. But anyway, so lately I've been trying to expand my options when it comes to a meal that I can eat every single day that has a good amount of protein, low in calories, and also is good for my wallet. So I decided to recently go back to buying rotisserie chickens from my grocery store, Kroger. And it only cost me $7, so pretty good, less than the sandwich. And the really, really nice thing about it is that it's extremely macro friendly for my goals. It's very, like, I can have a lot of it for it being low in calories. Like I'll weigh it out and count the grams and see how much calories it comes out to. And it's really, really friendly for that. Not a lot of calories, a lot of protein. The serving of chicken that I just had gave me like 40 something grams of protein compared to my sandwich, which is more calories and gives me only 39 grams of protein. So really good stuff. Protein coming from lean meat like chicken is also a complete source of protein. So it's got all of your essential amino acids. So couldn't ask for better than that, really. But the main topic I want to talk about of this video, so I'm finally getting to it, is I learned something new today that I want to share with you guys. I haven't made a video yet about the importance of weighing your portions. That's coming really soon. Honestly, I probably should have made it before this, but it's too late now. I want to fully tell you guys before I lose my train of thought about what just happened. So I weigh all of my portions as much as I can. So unless if I'm out in like a restaurant, I'm not gonna bring my scale with me. My scale stays at home, and pretty much anytime I'm eating something at home and I have access to my scale, I will weigh it. And what that does is it allows me to eat as much of a food that is typically considered unhealthy, so like chips or ice cream or whatever, and still fit it into my calorie budget because I'm much more accurate than just guesstimating how much I'm having. But it also applies to even healthy stuff like like chicken, right? So I'm seeing how much chicken I can have to fit into my calorie budget for the day, and I'm making sure that I'm hitting my protein goals and all that, and it's looking great. And I actually reheated my chicken today. I bought a rotisserie. It's really nice actually, because the sandwich I eat in one sitting and I buy it every day, but the chicken, I'm getting a whole rotisserie chicken, and I only ate it for one meal yesterday, and now I'm eating it for another meal today. So it's lasting me multiple days. So really nice money saver as well. But anyway, so I reheat the rotisserie chicken in the microwave, and I weigh it out and all that. I actually weigh it before I reheat it. I just find it more convenient. It doesn't really matter too much. Like I said, you don't have to be absolutely perfect with tracking calories. Something to note is when you reheat, it loses some of the water weight in it. But that's pretty much all that happens. So don't worry too much about, oh, do I weigh it whenever it's uncooked or cooked? Just do whatever is more convenient for you. But anyway, so I weigh it and then I reheat it, and then I dig in and eat my chicken. But this time I'm noticing the cuts, right? So last time I just ate both of the little drumsticks, and I weighed those out, ate them, didn't think about it really after that. But today I had like a lot of the center portion of it, like it was probably a thigh, and it had a lot of like a lot of the mass of the chicken was stuff that I didn't end up actually consuming. Like there was a lot of bone and cartilage and stuff like that. And so the thought came into my mind, am I really getting all of these calories? Is this amount of grams of chicken really giving me the caloric value that it's advertising, basically, if I'm leaving a lot of mass on the plate when I'm done? And so basically, I did some quick searches online, and I wanted to see if anyone else was running across this question, basically. And what I found made me pretty happy, because it means I get to eat more food. So what I found out was it's an extra step if you are willing to take it, and I advise it to you. If you're already weighing your portions, you might as well take this extra step, because it will allow you to eat more food, and you will still be within your calorie targets. Again, you don't have to be perfect with calculating, so I like any rationalization for me eating more food is I'll take it. So what I found was what people would do is they have determined that the calorie value that you see on the nutrition label applies to the edible portions of the meat. So what you are actually putting into your body and circulating through your system, right? And that makes sense. I can't get protein from something that I don't actually consume. So it checks out to me, right? So what they'll do is they'll weigh their food item that has bones and cartilage or whatever. They will consume it, and then they'll take the extra step to actually weigh what remains again and subtract grams are really good for this. So they'll weigh the grams of the food, then they'll weigh the grams of what remains, and basically that determines how much they actually ate, which will be less than what they weighed at the beginning, which means they'll have more calories left than they thought they had. So that's essentially what I went through, and what I found was the remains of the chicken that I consumed came out to 33 grams. So 33 grams of chicken that I weighed, I did not eat because it was just stuff I didn't want to eat. I'm not going to say it's inedible, because I believe some people do eat like chicken bones and stuff, but it's not really my thing to eat cartilage and bones, so I'm going to consider that for me inedible. And therefore it did not actually give me any macronutrients, or therefore no calories. So because I subtracted 33 grams from the weight of the chicken that I had actually consumed, it freed up a lot of calories. Yes, I did lose some of the protein as well, so I have to readjust there. But I'm still hitting my protein goal for today, and I've opened up an extra 35, 36 calories just to have a light snack and just keep me happy. So just something to think about if you have started to weigh your portions and you are eating a food item that has inedible portions in it. Eat that food item and then weigh out those inedible portions. You might be surprised with how much you're actually gaining back in terms of calories to eat. So that's pretty much it for today's video. One more thing I want to talk about before I wrap up is I have officially set up my online coaching business for personal training and nutritional advice. It is one-on-one, fully personalized. You will have 24/7 access to me through a chat, and I will also design personalized programs for you where you will be able to see the exercise list, the split. So some days you'll be hitting maybe upper, lower, push, pull, whatever we decide is appropriate for your level of expertise in training. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. Before you do purchase anything, I would like to actually talk with you. So please do email swordfitness06@outlook.com to set up a free consultation with me where we will go over what we believe will be the best program fit for you, for your skill level, for your age, for your goals. Not everyone has the same goals. Some people want strength, some people want physique, and some people want to just improve their general health quality or a mixture. We'll determine all of that through a Zoom call after we set up a consultation. So if you want to work with me, the links to all of that stuff will be in the description. Do also send an email so I know exactly who is about to consider working with me. Until further notice, though, that's pretty much it. Subscribe for more uploads. I'm going to try to get back on that daily grind. So far, we've been doing pretty good with that. Leave a like if you learned anything or if you found this entertaining in any way, listening to me ramble about chicken. And yeah, so that's pretty much it, guys. Keep putting one foot in front of the other and take it easy. I'll see you next time.